is Jens. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. I'm very new to this. It's my first video and I hope I'm not making too many mistakes. Yeah, I'm here in Western Australia. Don't get confused with my accent. That comes from Germany. But I'm living almost now 17 years here in beautiful Australia. And I just wanted to join the YouTube Koi video group. Yeah, over the last 5-6 years I probably watched a couple thousand videos about all the people making videos and tutorials about the koi pond lifestyle or koi pond hobby. Yeah, I love it really. Like my wife could say, getting more and more obsessed with it. What started out to be just a little tiny pond with a couple goldfish, then came a few kois came to get into it. It's now becoming a real hobby, and yeah, I love it. It's just amazing to just watching the kois. I can do that for hours, just watching them swimming around. I'm not an expert, and I just, for me, it's at the moment a really lovable hobby. I'm getting more and more in and trying to learn from all of you out there. I'm showing you now my koi pond. Hang on. So this is my koi pond. It's about 16 to 17,000 litre, 1.3 meter deep. It's an EPDM liner. I choose the liner because it was, for me at that time, easier to manage. I wasn't sure if I could do a fiberglass pond. So yeah, it has two bottom drains. And the shape is an L shape. I followed it because when we moved into this house, it was already a tiny little pond in this shape here, only 30 centimeter deep. I dug it out last year and made it much bigger for my kois. It's not a formal pond. I prefer to have a couple of plants in there, at least on the sides, not in the deep ends. Yeah, my kois, I think the biggest are around the 50 centimeter. I have a tiny little corner over there. We have a lily in there, a water lily. It's blocked off from the koi. They can't get into it, but I like to have a water lily just because I enjoy in summer having a couple nice flowers sticking up. So and this is my self-built filter. You see here I got one pressure filter there and a second one under the pot there. Those are working for the skimmers. I've got two skimmers going into the pressure filters. This pressure filter goes straight back into the pond, and the second pressure filter over there is feeding that little waterfall. I got aerated bottom drains. My air pumps are over there. This is all a bit more, not very tidy. This hopefully will be tidied up with my next build. So the bottom drain's coming in over there, and then the first pre-filter is a couple of brushes, and they go into this 150 ml PVC pipe feeding over into that chamber. I'll show you later what's in there. It's basically, it goes in through a brush filter and returning in the moving bed back to this chamber here, coming out of that 150mm pipe and returning through the brushes and the Japanese matting and then into the pond. This used to be full of Jap mat, but I made the experience a lot that they blocked up because the filtration in the first chamber wasn't good enough. So I took half of the Japanese matting out and then just replaced it with a few very good filter brushes. So yeah, this is the chamber here, and when we go over to the other chamber, I got an automatic feeder under that esky cover. It feeds about 6 times a day, just a small amount. I'm not feeding very heavily. So this is the other filter chamber where the water comes in and goes through those brushes, then going into the moving bed here, returning through another set of brushes. This chamber was supposed to be a static bed of K3 media. Well, it didn't work out, so I took it all out, put it into the moving bed, and then replace it with brushes, and then it returns from there back to the main chamber over there. The drum over there, what you see, is it's a little shower filter with K plus media, and then that goes back into the pond down there. This all will be fixed up or renewed in the next couple of weeks. I will dig it all out, the waterfall will disappear, and this chamber comes out. It will be one big chamber with about 200 brush filters, and then returning into a moving bed. What I will show you now on my plan over here. So on my plan, the bottom drains come in here, and the 2 skimmers come in over there, and then go through around 4 meter length of brush filter. So over 200 brushes will be in here, and here I will have a section with a groove in the fiberglass brick where you can slide a gate through, close it off with a slide gate or PVC sheet, so I can clean these brushes here independently from the second chamber over here, because all my research I found out, I learned that with the length and the width, this will be over about 1 meter wide, this chamber, and 90 centimeter deep, almost 4 meter long. Most of the dirt will sediment in this area first, and the second chamber of brushes would be mainly a biological filtration. And I anticipate that I only have to clean this once a year because hardly will be anything there. But we'll find out after I did it if it really will work as the brush filter enthusiasts say. So it comes through here, then there will be 2 150mm pipes going over to the smaller chamber, about 50 centimeter wide, 90 centimeter deep, going into a K plus Evolution Aqua moving bed, about 150 litre. From then I will reuse the Japanese matting I have and install them here. So, because if everything goes correct, it should have no fines left from after the brushes. So this will be only biological filtration. After the Jap mat chamber, it goes into an air chamber. This is an experiment. I just want to see if I can aerate the water with enough oxygen outside the pond without disturbing the view to the koi's. So there will be a very strong air stone in here, aerating the water, then flowing into the pump chamber, where we'll have 2 pumps, like I have it at the moment, 2 pumps returning. One main pump with about 15,000 litre return into the pond, and then the second pump with 10 to 15,000 litre going through an ultraviolet sterilizer from Evolution Aqua, and then returning to the pond. From the main return, I will have a little 40mm pipe probably leaving, and then feeding that tiny or little shower filter, where I will move all the K3 media plus some maybe biological media to make a little shower filter that will then return back into the air chamber, back to the pond. So I hope this gives you a little insight what I'm planning in the next couple of weeks to do. I will record everything and post it on YouTube, how I'm building it. I will use concrete blocks and fiberglass, and I will record each step of the way, and then afterwards, of course, record the success and the results of this new filter. The main goal is to change it this way to make it more maintenance friendly. The current system I got with this one over here, it's just, yeah, it works fine. The water quality is, we could almost say, perfect. It's just a lot of maintenance, and it's not easy to do because I can't just pump it up by using Oase pond vacuum to clean it out. And yes, time consuming, it's very dirty, and yeah, that's my reason for renewing all this. So just a little last view of my pond and my koi's, and yes, I hope you enjoyed this video and you forgive the mistakes I made with it, and over time this hopefully will become better. So okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time.